Retaining increases the masculine tendency towards action. The reason is simple. Retaining eradicates the delay between thought and action. A retainer is a natural. He doesn't overthink. I was sitting down in lecture. It's a massive class, maybe 500 people. We're in a huge auditorium. It's difficult for students in the back to ask questions, so we pass around a foam cube with a built-in microphone. One incident stands out to me. A girl in the front row just finished asking a question. Someone in the way back then raises their hand. The girl in front turns around. Her face blooms with anxiety as she measures the distance. She turns back to the professor, silently pleading for help. I stood up without thinking. I walk to the front of the auditorium, show her my hands, and she tosses me the cube. I scan the back row and see a hand shoot up. I get into my quarterback stance, pull my throwing arm back, and launch the cube. It makes a high arc, spiraling perfectly, reaching my target flawlessly. Laughter breaks out. Some people even clap. I sit back down, blushing slightly, concealing a smile. I didn't deliberate. I was pure action. I accepted my responsibility without hesitation. This incident was early in my retention journey. A few months prior, I would have overthought my way to inaction. I know what it feels like to be paralyzed by indecision. I used to be a releaser. The lifestyle of a retainer is worth every sacrifice. You can't price single-mindedness and elite action bias. It's not all sunshine though. I've been hurt by this tendency. Overthinking is fundamentally a survival mechanism. It prevents unnecessary risk. Sure, the modern risk of dying is low. But my action bias has hurt me verbally. I've spoken up when I should have held my tongue. I take the trade-off. It's better to have power and learn to control it than to have none at all. And retention is a superpower.